everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sydney Cariel, and this is my co-host Antonette Phelps, and we're here at the Deltaplex for the Competitive Cheer State Championships, and it has been such a fun weekend.
That's right, Sydney, and today we are going to recap all 4 divisions and show you the top performances.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun, but before we get to that, we'd like to give a shout out to Lawrence Technological University for making this show possible. Well, hey, let's not waste any more time and let's dive in and show you Division 4. All the teams in Division 4 brought their energy today and had an exciting day on the mat. Let's start off with Mason County Central, showing an impressive performance with 6 girls on the mat, high jumps and pull downs from their stunts. They finished with a final score of 655.6. Coming up next is Beale City, finishing with the final score of 668.76. This team showed off their crisp motions and nice use of tumbling in round 3. Our next team is Pewamo Westphalia. These girls were loud. They showcased a variety of tumbling in round 2 and 3 and had some unique stunts in round 3 as well. They finished with a score of 672.98. Addison finished with a final score of 680.7. These 4 girls were very talented athletes, showing their versatility when changing flyers in round 3 and utilizing every second of the cheer to earn more points. Up next is Montrose. This team had strong voices, switch splits, front and back walkovers, front handsprings, and very solid stunts. They finished with a final score of 686.4. Third place goes to Lawton, showing us a very solid performance with strong jumps, a nice layout, and great executions of stunts in round 3, in addition to some awesome tumbling. Their final score was 703.8. And the D4 state runner-up this year is Adrian Matterson, finishing with a score of 709.12. This is the first in school history for Madison. How about that? They showed us an impressive performance with a fantastic floor presence, sharp motions, remarkable tumbling in round 2, clean tumbling passes in round 3, and full downs from their stunts. This team really brought the heat today.
This is a huge honor. Our girls, I could not be more proud of them and how hard they've worked. It's a first in our school history, and this specific class, it's one that deserves it. So I'm very proud of them. They're very resilient this season. There was not, up until tournament time, not 2 meets in a row where we had the same material. They were constantly learning new material, new rounds, and it seemed like there was always someone out or someone quarantined, and they just never once tried to take an easy route or play it safe. They were more than willing to go above and beyond and create new material and do what they needed in a limited amount of time, and it paid off. So I'm very proud of them.
When they finished that 3rd round, how did you feel?
Oh.
All said and done, they were walking off.
Oh, I was ecstatic. You probably saw me. I was making a fool of myself back here, like jumping up and down and crying. But it was well deserved. I mean, they should know, those that came to watch them and support them are very proud of them and are just honored to know them as individuals.
Our round 3, I have never felt that amazing. I've cheered all 4 years of my high school career, and that round right there was the definition of perseverance, our fight. It was amazing.
I immediately got emotional.
Going into round 3, we knew that it was going to be a fight because of a little bit of defeat after round 1, but as a team, we always say, finish it out, stick it to the end, and that's exactly what we did, and that was well deserved, and we could see it in that finishing.
We were the 2 only freshmen our freshman year.
We're the only OGs.
So we've gone to states all 4 years of our high school career.
And this has got to be the best one yet.
What a way to cap off senior year, right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
And finally, the Division 4 state champs goes once again to Hudson. This is their 3rd state title in a row and 4th in 5 years for the school. This team brought an immaculate routine to the floor today, catching the crowd's attention with their loud voices, perfect jumps, back handsprings and tucks in round 2, and 4 solid stunt groups in round 3. They finished with an impressive score of 759.8. Congratulations to the ladies from Hudson and to all the D4 teams that competed.
It's just, fabulous just unreal. This is my 25th year, so a lot of times standing over there not getting called. And I think we have 6 runner-ups possibly. I'm not positive on that, but once you're in those where you're getting called, it's a whole different ball game here. It's just been so much fun. We got a really late start because our football team won a state championship, so we were like 3 weeks late getting started, and we're still, trying to start our competitive and putting up beat the Bulldog signs, all over the school and that kind of stuff. But we had an absolute blast in football, and this has just been great. They just rise to the challenge and work hard and just do everything we've asked of them.
Can you describe what it was like for you as their coach, standing back there, watching them finish round 3 and walk off the mat? How did you feel?
You get me already, Gal. I mean, some of the stunts are harder than others. So about 2/3 through the chair when they hit that last hard stunt, I thought, we got this. And when they're taking the end up, I was just like, yes, they hit it.
Oh, it's so surreal. It feels great to go out there and win by the largest margin ever.
It's a very bittersweet feeling because of us being seniors and not being able to go back out ever again. But that was the most amazing feeling after we got off the mat.
Since that was your last time on the floor, how did it feel when you came off from round 3?
Oh, before we even came off, that
Yeah,
Tigers
bawling.
Forever at the end, it means so much to our program. So coming off and feeling like we really hit it, we really did our best, it just felt so good, and we knew right then and there that we were going to be champions.
I started crying at like our 3rd to last stunt, and then I was like, no, keep it together. And then I started crying again at the last stunt, and then we got off the mat, and they didn't stop.
Competing next was Division 1. The fans were wild about these teams as every single one had a strong performance at states. First up, we have Hudsonville with a score of 784.76. This team had nice jumps, crisp claps and motions, and a strong tumbling opener in round 3. Next up, we have Granville. This team had awesome formation changes in round 1, solid tumbling in round 2, and showed off a full twisting layout in round 3. They finished with a score of 785.34. Grand Blanc had a great day on the mat with flawless peels, sticking all of their inverted jumps and tumbling skills in round 2, and got us all fired up with their seamless way of nailing their round 3 stunts. They finished with a total score of 786.38. Coming up next is the team from Rochester. They wowed us with their booming voices and jumps early on, but kept our attention with their high-level tumbling, ending with a crowd-pleasing stunt in round 3 involving flipping their middle flyer up and down multiple times, then ending in a split stunt. Their total score was 786.92. Now we have Heartland, finishing with a score of 787.2. They came out strong with perfect motions, nicely timed up round 2 tumbling, and a beautiful basket toss, followed by a Heartland, "We're awesome" final cheer in round 3. Coming in 3rd place this year, Plymouth, with a score of 788.9. They grabbed our attention starting with their heads down in round 1, moving through nicely choreographed formation changes, sticking round 2 tumbling, and a slew of skills in round 3, including a full twist on the floor and very creative ways to get in and out of all of their stunts. The D1 state champ runner-up this year goes to Stony Creek with an impressive score of 791.36. They caught us early on with their cool peels, loud voices, and sharp motions. In round 2, they nailed their tucks, springs, walkovers, and yelled, "We are SC cheer." They finished with an incredible round 3 full of team tumbling, fun tricks in the stunts, and a high-flying basket toss. These girls were not backing down today, and it showed that in all 3 of their rounds.
I'm so proud of these girls. They really worked hard all year long, improved the skill level, and they came out and they put 3 of their best rounds on the competition mat today when it's the most important thing. Really nailed that round 3, and I'm just so proud of them.
How did you feel after watching their round 3?
Oh, I had tears of joy and pride. They were just absolutely amazing, and that is what it's all about, is seeing them be their best and come off the floor and feel just nothing but pride and happiness. That's what we do. I mean, our seniors have been absolutely amazing. Oh gosh. They have, oh, I need a minute, I'm sorry. All right. Sorry. The seniors have been absolutely amazing. They are such positive, caring leaders, and they have left behind a legacy of just absolute love for the team and for the sport. And we're going to miss them. We're going to miss them a lot.
I'm so incredibly proud of this team. This is, since my freshman year, I haven't felt this excitement, this amazing drive, determination, and like the want to win. And I'm so proud of all of them and how far we've come this year.
I couldn't have asked for a better ending with all of my best friends, and I'm just so excited we get to share this moment. Couldn't have asked for anything better. I'm so proud of every single one of you.
Honestly, I didn't even know what to think. It was like a mix between excitement and like pride and accomplishment, but it was sad and bittersweet because it was my last time and it really all came full circle for me.
Definitely a bittersweet feeling, but being able to hit it one last time and just know we couldn't have done anything better is the best feeling and the best way to end it.
Finally, the Division I state champs title goes to Rochester Adams for the 3rd year in a row with a final score of 793.74, beating their school record. Rochester Adams became the 3rd school in Division I history to win 3 consecutive finals, joining Rochester and Southgate Anderson. They stole the show with their mesmerizing performance overall. They commanded the floor with their voices, motions, inverted jumps, perfect execution in tumbling, and difficulty in round 3 stunts. They were truly everything you would want to see in a D1 state champs team, and they left it all on the floor. Congrats to the Highlanders from Rochester Adams and to all the D1 teams that competed.
Feels absolutely amazing. To go back to back to back is just a dream that we could never have imagined would have happened a few years ago, and now here we are, and we actually made it happen. That's amazing. We're so excited. After round 3, it was the absolute best feeling. We knew that we peaked in every single round today, and we got our highest score in Adams history today, and it was literally just the best feeling. We have 9 amazing seniors. 4 of them have been with us since the very beginning of all of this, and just every single one of them is so special to us, and they have really been the leadership and the drive behind this team all season. And you know, I know that they have left some big shoes to fill, but next year I know that our juniors and sophomores are going to follow in their footsteps and make this team successful again.
Oh, it's amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Like, it's a feeling that you'll never get back again, so it's great to know that we did this today.
Yeah, it's like something you can't describe, and like in the moment, it's like something that you're never going to forget. So I'm really happy that we could do it for another time.
Yeah, just running off the mat after the last round, it just felt like all of our hard work like paid off, and like it was just an amazing feeling. Throughout this like whole season, we've been like, I don't know, trying to like get better at our like round 1 and, you know, like hitting it and like being tight and, you know, beating our best. So just looking at the score today, really just like, it just, I don't know, it just made us really excited, and we were just really happy, and we improved just so much throughout the whole like 3 rounds.
Yeah. It gives you almost like a feeling of fullness.
Yeah.
Like looking up and like just knowing that everyone did the best that they could have done. Like as a team, like we're all like each other's best friends. So just like accomplishing something like this is so amazing with like the people on our team. So
I like remember the first time I saw the score, and I saw like a 793, and I was like, that's just incredible. Like a couple weeks ago, we were like in the high 80s, and now we're like pushing. And she said, like our coach said, it was the highest score in Adams history. So it just feels great that this team was able to do it.
Moving on on to Division II, we had an amazing day of really strong performances by all the teams and some really close scores. First off, we have the girls from Cedar Springs finishing with a score of 736.26. They showed off back-to-back-to-back jumps in round 1, nice tucks, handsprings, and one-arm cartwheels in round 2, and resilience in round 3 as they showcased tumbling passes and strong stunts. Now we have the team from Muskegon Reeds Puffer. They showed us that they belong at this competition with nice timing on their jumps, team tucks, and impressive one-leg stunts with full downs. They finished with a score of 740. Now let's take a look at Forest Hills Northern. With clean formation changes, sharp motions, team tumbling to open up their round 3, this team stuck their routine and finished with a great score of 743.92. Now DeWitt with a final score of 757.4. They made formation changes noticeable by pausing when they moved. They had perfect synchronization when landing tucks and jumps, and finished with a strong round 3 full of tumbling passes, full downs, and one-leg extensions. On to Dearborn Divine Child, finishing in the top half. They had a wow opener, taking a deep breath as a team and showing off their awesome jumps. DC started round 3 with an amazing team floor tumbling, nice basket toss, full twisting layouts, and their signature cheer at the end. They finished with a score of 757.68. Coming in third place with a score of 773.54 is the team from Southgate Anderson. These girls had great pike jumps, clear floor mobility, perfect switch splits, but really caught attention with their one-leg stunts in round 3, showing everything from 4 heel stretch full downs to 2 scales, clean twisting down and stunts, and all team tumbling in the beginning and middle of the routine. For the D2 state runner-up this year, we have the girls from Carlson with an impeccable overall performance. From winning round 1 by under a full point to their extraordinary jumps, perfect timing of round 2 tumbling, and an immaculate round 3 with twist-ups and full downs, the team tumbling and 2 flipping stunts while holding hands, and a crowd-pleasing middle stunt that flipped to a split. They left it all on the mat and ended with a notable score of 788.02.
It feels truly incredible. This year we took 18 of our 23 athletes to state finals for the very first time, and the feeling once round 3 hit was truly incredible. We've been fighting for this moment for a really long time. There's no words to even express how proud I am of them. We, again, have so many freshmen, and 18 of them are here at state finals for the very first time, and the growth that I've seen in them, everything from physical capabilities to mental toughness, has been remarkable. We are truly a part of the best community ever. The alumni stay around forever. Carlson Cheer really is home, and I am just so proud to have such an incredible fan base and so many people coming out to support us.
I can't explain, because this team has been through so much all season, and I've been crying happy tears all day because I knew no matter what the outcome of our placement today, I would be happy, and I'm extremely happy with what we put out today. And I just love this team so much. And I'm a senior, so it's my last year, and I'm just so happy with what happened today.
Yeah, the climb was very hard. We had lots of obstacles. We had a lot of hardships, but to get to this point and to have these core memories of hitting all of those rounds and then the circle at the end with the awards, it was just so heartwarming, especially with the bond of the team. It was beautiful, and I'm just very happy with our team. I love them so much. I'm so sad to leave. We don't want to leave.
Yeah,
we don't want to graduate.
So many memories and so many people that we've made bonds with. It's just so hard to leave, but I'm so proud of today. I can't ask for anything better.
I cried before the round ended. When I was doing it, I have a bond with my flyer who has been my flyer for 3 years. So it was very sad, and I wasn't nervous coming onto the mat or anything. I was actually very excited for all 3 rounds, and I'm just so proud of us entirely.
Yeah, coming off the mat after round 3, it was probably one of the best feelings ever, because I knew it was the last time we were ever going to do it, and I literally gave everything with my team, and I knew they gave everything, and I could hear it in their voices. They were crying in the middle of the round because they wanted it so bad, and I could just tell their effort was amazing, and I just appreciate every single one of them. And round 3 was amazing. I couldn't even hear myself because we just have so much support, and it was great.
And finally, our D2 state champs once again goes to Allen Park. This is their 3rd consecutive win, and they were all in it to win it. Allen Park lit the place on fire with their inverted jumps, tight motions, perfect timing in round 2, tumbling with tucks, springs, and walkovers, then running away with the state title with their round 3 performance. Yelling, "Are you ready?" They started with group tumbling passes, single base stunts, 4 scales, twisting up to stunts, and 4 twisting down. They ended their cheer with "back for 3," and they sure were. The crowd went nuts for Allen Park. They finished with a remarkable score of 791.6.
Absolutely amazing. It's been nice this year to come back off of COVID and have a normal year, and we've just had the best year ever. It's like a Cinderella team. Everything has just gone perfect, and there was no doubt that today was going to be another perfect day for this team.
The crowd lost it after round 3. How did that feel?
Round 3 has been our strength all year. They're just been amazing stunners. We've been scoring well in it, and they hit every time we run it. They hit, practice or out in the competition. So it's awesome. I think I'm going to get emotional now. Just, there's no words to say how proud I am of these girls, and just that we told them to be you, leave it on the mat, and do what you've been doing for the past whole season, and that's what they did. This group of seniors is just, they have 3 state championships, a runner-up. But more importantly to me and to my coaching staff, it's the wins are great, but it's the life lessons we can give these young ladies that mean the most to us, and I think they all can tell you that's a great asset that we have as a team and as a program.
It was unbelievable. It literally feels like a dream. Like, we worked so hard this season, and we've been working for this day after day, and it just feels like a relief.
Absolutely amazing. It's like the best feeling I've ever felt in my life. We've worked nonstop, and it just feels like it's all paid off finally.
I went as hard as I could, and I have no regrets leaving everything on the floor. It was the best time of my life.
It's our crowd that makes us who we are. You know what I mean? So it takes all of us.
Makes us feel so.
It never gets old.
It
never gets old. It feels the same every time.
I couldn't be more proud. This team is amazing. This city, this program. I'm so proud to be a part of it.
I'm so proud, and I'm so amazed and blown away. I'm bitter to leave. I'm really sad.
Like Adri said, it's going to be really hard to leave. I've been doing this since I was 7. So being in Allen Park and always been doing Allen Park cheer is just going to be an adjustment. But I feel so humbled to be a part of this program.
And now, the final division of the weekend, Division 3, with a remarkable day on the floor. Starting with the girls from Howard City, Tri-County, they displayed nice tumbling skills with back walkovers from both the floor and from standing in round 2, as well as some nice team tumbling passes in round 3. They finished with a score of 718.98. Next up is the team from Lake Odessa Lakewood, finishing with a score of 744.74. These girls showed off stiff motions, handsprings, walkovers, backwards roll up to a press handstand, and front walkovers. They stuck some nice extension stunts with level changes. On to Portland, cheering "We Belong" with cool formation changes in round 1, strong tumbling like front handsprings and amazing jumps in round 2, and clean stunt transitions in round 3. They finished with a score of 760.54. Moving on to the girls from Monroe Jefferson, finishing with a score of 763.24. This team grabbed our attention in round 1 with a great start and loud voices, and finishing strong in the remaining rounds with high jumps, team tucks, and an impressive team tumbling section in round 3, and clean full downs from their stunts. Croswell Lexington is next with remarkable jumps, sharp peels, a long held heel stretch in round 2, not to mention back tucks, walkovers, and springs. In round 3, they wowed everyone with strong tumbling, arabesques, and a neat stunt with the flyers standing on one base's back, then popping up to an extension. It was a crowd pleaser. Their final score was 772.68. Coming in third place are the girls from Notre Dame Prep. They showed their excitement right away when taking the floor, but the crowd lost it with their flawless tumbling skills in round 2. NDP showed off some different stunt skills in round 3 with a very high level of difficulty, bringing out almost every one-legged extension from scales to scorpions to a flyer, even doing a heel stretch without even holding onto her foot. They even had 2 full twisting layouts on the floor. The team finished with a score of 776.62. Our D3 state champs runner-up this year goes to Paw Paw, as they yelled "Leave no doubt" in round 1, crushed round 2 with inverted toe touches, one-arm cartwheels, perfect timing in their walkovers and springs, and even team back tucks. They really stole the show with a clean round 3 full of heel stretch full downs, tumbling, and an end pyramid. They finished with a great score of 780.
It feels amazing. The work that the kids have put into it, like I am beyond proud of. Yeah, it feels amazing. Just amazing. I don't think I've ever in my life, in all these years of coaching, ever had tears in my eyes when they came off the mat. And through that round 3, the tears just welled up in my eyes. I can't even, the words don't express the joy, the proud, like just how proud that made me feel. Like I knew they won it and they just went for it. And that just in itself made me feel so like just overwhelmed with joy.
They sure did. And coaching your daughter, how was that?
Well, this is daughter number 2. And we won our first runner-up with both daughters together. And then this one, I mean, it's just like, it's bittersweet winning the runner-up, but that it's my daughter's last time on the mat and the last time, coaching her. But I loved every moment of it. I wouldn't change it for the world, not the world. I mean, our foreign exchange student has never done anything like this. And for her to be able to go back to Spain and say that, like, I'm a Division III state runner-up, and for my seniors who have been with me from the beginning and have been friends with my daughter since, middle school, elementary school, and they've spent the night at my house, like, to watch all of my babies achieve exactly what they set out to do, you can't describe that with words. You just can't. So...
It feels really amazing to watch our team grow from freshmen to seniors and actually just put it all out on the mat for the last time. It's crazy.
And it makes all the work that we put in worth it.
Overwhelming support from our community is just crazy. Every single person is lined up on the streets in our hometown, sending us off to state. It's just really awesome to kind of be a part of a program that's so big in our community.
I would describe this team as resilient, because we have been through a lot together and we pulled through in the end.
And I would describe this team as relentless. That's been our motto this whole season, to kind of just give it all that we have the entire season.
And finally, our Division III state champs for 2022 once again goes to the team from Richmond. This team really brought it all out on the mat today, showing us in round 1 that they were, according to their cheer, still number 1. With multiple jumps in a row, including a double toe touch. In round 2, the crowd went wild when they landed their team tucks and did their signature move of holding their heel stretch for multiple counts. But then in round 3, they showed off an incredible performance full of bow and arrows, tumbling, and twisting up and down in stunts. Richmond walked away state champs with a score of 781. Congratulations to the girls from Richmond and to all our Division III teams that competed in the state finals.
I knew that they did everything that they absolutely could, and that was the most important. I say to them before they go out, is it going to be perfect? No, and it's not supposed to be. They're human. They're not going to be perfect, but they fight tooth and nail every single day for everything they need to do, and I couldn't be any prouder than I am of them.
How do you feel about the seniors this year?
Oh, I can't.
Don't make her cry.
Yeah. They came in 19 in the first year that we won, and as freshmen, and they have fought their legacy and taken it for 4 years, done their thing, and I couldn't ask for a better group of kids.
It's honestly unreal. I never would have thought that along this journey we could have made it this far.
It's really bittersweet. I can't believe it's our last year, but I don't know. I just don't have words. It felt amazing because we knew that we did everything we could and we left our hearts out on the mat.
It's unreal, just like, because you have so much faith in your team. You believe so much in the power of each other that when you come off, you know, at the end it didn't matter if we won or lost because we won the day. We did what we had to do.
I would say the tuck in round 2. I'm not even on the mat during round 2 and I started crying after it.
We've worked so hard and just, I'm in the back, so I watch everyone stick and I just get so excited and I'm like, yeah!
Well, the crowd lost it too.
Yeah.
How did you feel after round 3 when they came off the mat?
Speechless. Basically, it's, you know, a gamut of emotions for sure, 100%. And with the assistants by my side and getting over to the kids, that's the most important. We just wanted them to have the best day they could today, and they absolutely did.
All the underclassmen, everyone below us, like we couldn't do it without, if there's one person missing, we wouldn't be the same.
The work ethic of this team is amazing. Never, when we correct people, no one complains, everyone takes it and works harder. They do more than you ask them to do because they know that's what it takes to win.
Wow, what great performances across the board in every single division. I know we said this before, but I am not jealous of the judges in this one.
We saw some awesome routines this weekend, and of course, ending with our 4 state champs.
Yes.
Division 1, Rochester Adams. Division 2, Allen Park.
And then Division 3, Richmond, and Division 4, Hudson. Incredible performances by every single team, and congratulations to those 4 for winning the state championship. Well, that's a wrap for us here at the Deltaplex. We'll see you again next year. Cheers! State Champs at the State Finals is presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships are available in all sports. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. Also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Detroit Medical Center Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine Pros. Do you have a sports injury, or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Go where the pros go. Visit dmc.org/gamechangers. Goodman Acker Law Firm. Our clients come to us during one of the most difficult periods of their life. After an accident or injury, call Goodman Acker today at 1-800-TRUSTED. EA Graphics. Get your official MHSAA championship merchandise at shopmhsaa.com.